assessment and in students' learning. Assessment is an integral part of instruction, as it determines whether or not the goals of education are being met. Assessment affects decisions about grades, placement, advancement, instructional needs, curriculum, and in the same cases, funding. Assessment is embedded in the learning process. It is tightly interconnected with curriculum and instruction. As teachers and students work toward achievements of curriculum outcomes, assessment plays a constant role in informing instruction, guiding the students' next steps, and checking progress and achievement. Process of gathering data to better understand the strengths and weaknesses of students' learning, according to Harris and Hodges, 1995. Assessment plays an important role in the process of learning and motivation. The types of assessment tasks that we ask our students to do determine how a student will approach the learning task and what study behaviors they will use. Given the importance of assessment for students' learning, it is important to consider how to best measure the learning that you want your students to achieve. Assessment should integrate grading, learning, and motivation for your students. Well-designed assessment methods provides valuable information about students' learning. They tell us what students learn, how will they learn it, and where they struggled. Good assessments allows you to answer the questions. There are 4 types of assessment. First, diagnostic assessment. Second, formative assessment. Third, interim assessment. And lastly, summative assessment. Diagnostic assessment happen at the start to gauge pre-knowledge. Here are the examples.
Surveys and questionnaires, unit pretest, checklist, curriculum-based measurements, impromptu quiz, and entry slips.
Formative assessment are used in the middle of a lesson or year to determine how students are progressing. For example,
in-class discussions, clicker questions, low-stakes group work, weekly quizzes, homework assignments, surveys, 1-minute reflection writing assignments.
interim assessment are given across an entire schools or district in order to compare results of group of students. Example for this is
chapter test, extended essay, a project scored with a rubric.
In summative assessment, success is measured at the end of a checkpoint. For example,
instructor-created exams, standardized tests, final projects, final essays, final presentations, final reports, and final grades.
the assessment cycle concludes with the evaluation of the results, and based on this, the institution, program, or course can make changes to improve the quality of education. If assessment design align with educational outcomes and instructional methods, it improves the quality of education and supports student learning.
And here the teacher I interviewed through chat, Teacher Heidi C. Dinos.
Thank you for listening and see you next time.